the discourse. Pathama Khata Sutta. It is the topic today for your lessons. Pathama Khata Khata means have done, that the participle. Khata may be just simply it's indicating uprooted, or it has another meaning, wounded, devoid of virtues, devoid of virtues, and duck off. That is, these are the some meaning of Khata. Okay. Then the name of the sutta, the person, the discourse of the first uproot, person uproot. Then the first paragraph, quite similar. Evam me sutang ekam samyam Bhagava Savatyang Viharati Tatrako Bhagava Bhikkhu Amantesi Bhikkavoti Badanteti Te Bhikkhu Bhagavato Pachasosum Bhagava Itadavocha. It is simple because already you knew, you understood the meaning of those words and that paragraph. So no need to time to explain that. Okay. Then second paragraph we can discuss. Chatohi bhikkhave dhammehi samannagato bhalo avyatto asappuriso khatang upahatan attanang pariharati savajjo cha hoti sanuvajjo vinyunang bahunch apunyang pasavati. That is this paragraph, this passage tells you the main characteristic of an unworthy person, a wicked person. Then in this division, this section, the Buddha sometimes when he delivers sermon or deliver Dhamma talk, he spoke based on four component things. At the first council, the council members, the Mahasangha who assembled over there, they organized all the discourses, all the Buddha is saying, which based on four facts, four component things, four facts. That is why we introduce this section as Chatuttaka Nipad. That is why he also Chatuhi Bhikkhave Dhammehi Samannagato. Bhikkhave just address monks. Chatuhi Dhammehi. Within four points, within four facts. Tammehi Samanagato, endowed. Samanagato, endowed. Balo. Balo is the stupid one or foolish one, the foolish one. Foolish one. Ignorant one. Ignorant one. Foolish one. Avyato. Avyato means also uneducated. Avyata means no wise enough to understand things as truly are. That is why avyata. Avyata in its opposite is vyata, educated. Avyata, uneducated, quite similar to bala. Bala, young in age. Bala has another meaning, young in age. Bala, we call it bala. It is bala. Bala means the junior one, the young in age, but here bala means one who cannot understand things properly. Bala means foolish. Bala vyatto asapuriso. Asapurisa means a wicked person, unworthy or sinful, unworthy person, unworthy man, sinful, papakari, asapuriso. Katam. Katam means, as I told, uprooted. Katam, uprooted. Or wounded, devoid of virtues. Here it's meaning uprooted. Upahata. Upahata means to protect, or upahata means to destroy, to injure. Okay. The upahata means upahananti. It's upahananti. Its participle is upahata. Upahananti. Upahananti means upa plus han plus upahananti. To injure, destroy, to destroy. Here, upahata means destroy. Upahata. Then attana means, atta means what is called it, life or soul, self. Here attana, self, the one who does sinful thing. Attanam, himself, pariharati, pariharanti or pariharati. But it's meaning to keep up, to protect, pariharati, to protect, to carry it out, or carry about, to avoid, upaharati, not pariharati. It has a few meanings: to keep up, to protect, to carry out, carry about, or to avoid. Pariharati. Savajjo. Savajja means the blamable. The savajja. Fault. Savajja means a wrong thing what you do. That is what is called Savajya. Savajya means faulty or blamable. Savajya. Pariyati savajyoja hoti sanuvajjo is same. The same meaning is the same, but the different words. Sanuvajjo with fault, with sanuvajja, with fault, with weak, wrong action, wrong thing. Savajja, for the way, so the becomes, oh, vinyunam, bahuncha, apunyam pasavati. Vinyunam means, what is called it, one who knows things, things. Bahun abundantly, a large number of bahun, a lot. Bahun means a lot. Pasavati, to bring forward, to give birth, to flow, to accumulate. Pasavati means they collect, they accumulate more demerits. Apunya means demerits. Apunya means demerits. Apunyang pasavati, they accumulate a lot of demerits. Demerits, akusala vipaka. Demerits means akusala vipaka. Then please remember the meaning of each word, term by word, and you can get the understand every word properly. Then that understand what you get through your learning help you to translate it in a proper manner, very beautifully, nicely. Then here, Chatohi Bhikkhave Dhammehi Samannagato Valo Avyatto Asapuriso Katam Upahatang Attanang Pariharati Savajyocha Hoti Sanuvajjo Vinyunam Baumcha Apunyang Pasavati. This is how we could that unworthy person, sinful, unworthy person behaves, act how they act. One, the possess of four qualities, the police one, the man who doesn't understand, think properly, possesses four qualities. Sinful, unworthy man carries with him, and uprooted lifeless self. This is Attanam. Attanam means lifeless or self. Is blameworthy. That is blameworthy means savajjam. Again, savajjam hoti is blameless. And sanuvajjo again is censored. alligated, censored by the intellectual. Vinyo means intelligent or intellectual people, by the intelligent or intellectual people, and begets Savati begets or collects, accumulate much merit, much merit. This is the translation, what I quoted from the website. That is, the they haven't translated into word by word. That is why I just explain the what is the meaning of each terms to remember. Then maybe it's quite difficult for you. So when you go through the Pali paragraph, maybe you may not be able to understand how it start from where, because you may not be able to recognize what is the subject, object, like that. Simply follow Chatui Dhamme Samanagato, Balo, Avyato, Asapuriso. All the Asapurisa, that is a name, what is called noun, Asapuriso. He does everything. He carries out those four qualities, Asapurisa. Unworthy man, unworthy person. That other, his qualified terms is the what is called it adjective is Balo Avyato Apurso, Asapurso. Bala Avyakta Asapurso. Who embodied, who is embodied four qualities. Four qualities. Katang upahatang attanang pariharati. He carries out. He carries out with him. Katang upahatam attanam. Attanam, he carries out. That man carries about with him, but uprooted. Uprooted upahatang. Lifeless self, lifeless self.
Bhante ji,
Mm-hmm.
what is the meaning of lifeless self?
What is that?
Lifeless self. What does it mean? He is
Lifeless, no vitality.
no vitality.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bhante ji.
Okay, then Katemehi Chatuhi. Now that man, that Asapurisa, he carries, he maintain those four qualities. What are those four qualities? Four things. Katamehi Chatuhi. Katamehi, what is? What? Chatuhi, four. Anuvicha Aparyogahetva. Avanna haras vannam vaseti. Anuvicha aparyogatva vanna haras avannam vaseti. Anuvicha aparyogatva appasadaniye thane pasadang upadam seti. Anuvicha aparyogatva pasadaniye Thane Appasadam Upasampeti Upadam Peti Upadam Upadam Seti. This is the four. This is the four. First, let us try to get meaning of each term separately. Let us try to have the meaning of each term word by word. First one is anuvicha. First one is anuvicha. When you got, you also try to understand that, find out the meaning of some words. Okay, anuvicha. Some words also really very difficult because it is the canon Pali canon words, so that some words I also have to find out in a various way. We don't have the proper dictionary. Online also cannot search some word. Anu which let me say. Anuvicha is a having known, Anuvicha is a having known. Anuvicha having known or found out. Having known or found out. Just remember what is this Anuvicha. Having known, having found out. Apariyogahetva. Apariyogahetva means also we can, but here one word, but simply apariyoga yo gahetva. Gahetva is having received. Apari means not suitable, not worthy, to not deserve or to praise, praise, no worthy to praise, okay? Apari gahetvam. Avanna haras. Avanna one. They are two. Arahasa deserve. Avanna means that no praise, cannot praise. No not deserve for praising. Avanna means blame. Avanna means blame. Dispute. Blame, dispute. If you criticize someone, what does it mean? You blame him. You censor him. Suppose if you criticize, sometimes we criticize people. Our gathering, in our assembly, in wherever, sometimes the human nature wise, they criticize me. It's meaning then you are not appreciating me. You are not appreciating. You tell about his fault, unworthy things. That is what we call avan. No, you don't praise him. That is avan. Dispute. Avan means a dispute. Arahasa means not suitable, not deserve, no worthy. Vanam means it's a opposite. Vanam means the opposite. You appreciate him, you admire him, you praise him. That is one. Its opposite is avan. What you do, vasati means tells, you speak about. What you do, you don't test, you don't experience. Without test, without experience, what you do, you speak in praise of what deserve not praise. Maybe there are people, there are some, of course, they are not deserved for praising. Always they do something wrong. They are very famous. They are doing that things. That is why. But you never understand. You never examine. Without that examination or test of or but what you do, you praise him, you appreciate him, you admire him, but basically he doesn't suit, he doesn't deserve for praising, no admiration, admirable thing. But you do, that is strong. That is one quality they carries themselves. That is the unworthy person. They haven't developed their mental faculty at a certain level, so that without understanding, without experience, they appreciate, they admire, they praise the person who doesn't deserve for appreciation. Sometimes we do so, no? In the society, in our society, in our gathering, we unknowingly, without understanding of them, we do appreciate, we praise them. That is the one quality, that is the one quality unworthy persons hold, embodies, they embody. That is the first. Anuvich apariyoga hetva avanna harasa vannam vasid. Actually, he deserves for unpraised, not praised. He's a deserved for according to his character, according to his behavior. Of course, he indeed deserves for worthy blame. Worthy for blame. But instead of that, what we do, because of our ignorance, we do appreciate him. We do appreciate. It is not good. This is how unworthy, sinful the police one do. Police one performs. That is the one quality. The next one is Anuvicca aprayogatva vannarahassa avannam bhasa. Opposite. Vice other side. Then other side, sometimes we do perform like that. Of course, there are some people, they are worthy of appreciation. Of course, you must appreciate because they do good thing and they perform good thing. But what we do, because of our foolish attitude, because of that ignorant attitude, we could not understand, we never experience without test or scrutiny what we do, we speaks that foolish man, he speaks blaming thing deserving praise, blaming thing deserving praise. That is the other way. You are worthy. Of course, you are entitled to receive appreciative words, appreciation, or you are worthy for praise. But instead of that, the police one, they don't do that. They criticize you. Instead of that, they criticize. Therefore, second quality is without test or scrutiny, he speaks. He speaks blaming thing, deserving praise. One who deserve for praise, but you don't praise him or her. Instead of that, you criticize. You blame him. You blame because of your foolishness. Because sometimes you may not understand the real nature of the your associated people. That is why without that proper understanding, you do something else. Anuvicca Vanna Harasa. He, of course, he is worthy for appreciation or praise. But instead of that, we do other thing. Then the next one is Basati Avannang Basati. Anuvicca Apariyoga Hetva Appasadaniye Thane Pasadang Upadam Peti. Here, another thing, same word Anuvicca Aprayogatva Appasadaniye. Pasadaniya, inspiring state. Pasadaniya means inspiring. Inspiring confidence. Pasadaniya means inspiring confidence. Pasadaniya. The pasada means pasada cleanness. Sorry. Pasada cleanness, brightness, joy, faith, the faculty of sense. Pasadaniya. It has different meaning. When you separate the term pasada from pasadaniya, it has a few meaning or different meaning, like cleanness, brightness, joy, faith, the faculty of sense, faculty of Chakku Pasada, like that. You might heard that. Sota Pasada, Chakku Pasada, like that. That is the faculty of sense Pasada. Pasadaniya, inspiring confidence. In Apasadaniya means none, no inspired. Some are inspired, some are not inspired. No, there's some time where when we talk, when you hear someone speech, of course, you become inspired. You are inspired. But sometimes when you heard, when you focus someone else talk, of course you may not pasadaniya, not you are happy sometimes. No, pasadaniya and apasadaniya. The pasadaniya means Thane means a point, or what is called it, a point or place. Pasadaniya, apasadaniya place. Pasadang, that appreciation without test or eternity, he sows. He sows, you experience appreciation where there should be the none. Where there should be the none. No, there is a pasadani, appreciation. No, but you appreciate it. You appreciate it. Of course, apparently when you look at the things, when you look at the person, immediately you could recognize. If you have the knowledge, if you have the sharp or insight, of course, looking at the things, looking at the people, immediately you could understand what is true, what is real. But sometimes you may not able to understand because of your foolishness, ignorance attitude. Then because of that, we experience, we saw appreciation where there should not available, should not have appreciation. Was unworthy. Apparently, you look at nothing there to appreciate, nothing there to appreciate, but you do appreciate because of your foolishness. Appasadaniye, appasadaniye thane, pasadang, other side, anuvicha, aparyoga hetva, pasadaniye thane, appasadam, upadam pet, upadam seti. Then you establish, you place that what is called appasadam, non-appreciation. Where there is appreciation, yeah, you experience when you look at the things or when you look at the people, of course, you could understand. You understand there is something which is good, something which is good behavior, way of expression. Then you could understand, you experience. Even though you experience things truly, you could not understand. You could not understand properly, so that the place where you have to, the place where you have to put appreciation, instead of that you place in disappreciation. No appreciate, no appreciate. Then that is the thing, that without test or scrutiny, when the appreciation should be shown. Where you have to shown, where you have to display uh, appreciation, but you don't do so. You saw displeasure. You saw the displeasure. That is the fourth thing. What he maintained, what he manifested through his behavior, Okay. Did you understand that four qualities? Okay. Okay. Hiroko? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Mamoru?
Yes.
Okay. Then other side, let us see that this is the nature. This is the characteristic of unworthy person, asapurisa. Asapurisa. Next paragraph says us the main qualities of worthy person, erudite or the what is called it, the intellectual people, intellectual pandita. Chatoi bhikkhave dhammehi samannagato. Samannagato with embodied with, embodied. Pandito. Pandito means one who understands things, one who is intelligent. Viato. Viato means also he has his understand. He can understand things properly. Viato. He had a vast knowledge. Vast. He is he has a capability of understand things properly. Vyakta. Sampurso means it is the opposite of Sapurisa. Then worthy person, unwicked person. A worthy person or unwicked, uncruel person. Akatam. Akata means what is called it? Akata means faultless. Kata, fault. Akata means faultless, unhurt. Akata, unhurt. No, not wounded, not wounded. Some people be injured people verbally by telling something, how you use your word, the verbal expression. Through your verbal expression, of course, you would hurt someone. Did you do so, Perako? Yes, of course, he says yes. Okay, yeah, good. Your verbal expression, when how you use that, your verbal expression, of course, through that, maybe very easily you could hurt. You could hurt. Akata means you are not do so. You are not entitled, you are not allowed to do so, because you have to have the restraint in speech. You have to speak politely without harming others. Very dangerous. If you use one word wrongly, it destroys whole thing, whole life, whole build up thing. Whatever you have done, thing be collapse within 1 second because of your verbal expressions. Okay. Therefore, akata means what is called not to hurt, not to injure, not to wound. Akata means that, okay. Sappurusa agatang anupahatam attanam. Anupahata means not upahata, not he carried himself. He not carried himself. Anupahata. Not destroy. Anupahata. Hatha means destroy. Hatha means destroy. Anupahata means not to destroy, not spoiled, not spoiled. Chinati, to consider or discriminate, select or collect. Or Attanam pariharati, same word. Attanam pariharati. Attanam means his lifeless. Attana, his self. Atta means self. Pariharati, collect. Anavajjo chahoti, ananu vajjo. Anavajjo means vajja is blameless. Here, unbladey was unbladey. Ananunjo, ananu vajjo, vinyuhi. Its meaning vinyuhi means that by the educated, intellectual, worthy person, not blame, not censor him. Bahum punyam pasavati. That the suppose an unworthy person collect demerits abundantly, a lot. But Satpur is the worthy one, worthy person, righteous man, righteous people. Of course, they do collect more merit, good thing. Good thing. Of course, you have your own experience in the society when you engage, when you company with the different people. If you scan, if you observe their behavior, some of them, they do many nasty, very cruel, unpolite, unethical, illegal things. But some people there are, they don't do such unworthy things. That is the main distinction or difference between unworthy man and worthy man. Sappursa, asappursa. Then if you you must understand how to elaborate, how to describe the difference between Sappursa and Asappursa. Sometimes they will ask, they might ask that question, what is the difference between two persons? Two persons, Sappursa and Asappursa. You can add your experience, social experience, your own family experience or something else. You can add in your elaboration of the term Sappursa and Asappursa. But monk possessed of four qualities: the wise, virtue, worthy man. The worthy man or virtuous man, the wise man, the wise, virtuous, worthy man. Man is a noun. It's adjectives. Adjective noun. Adjective noun is the pandito, vyatto, pandito, vyatto, sappuriso. The wise, virtuous, worthy man who possesses four qualities. carries about with him. He carries about with him a self, but he carry a self, lifeless self, uh, not uprooted, not lifeless, is not blameworthy. Is not blameworthy. He not censored by the intellectual people or intelligent people, and begets much merit. He begets much. He collecting, accumulating much merits. Okay, understand? But monks possessed of four qualities, the wise, virtuous, worthy man carries about with him a self not uprooted, not uprooted, not lifeless, is not blameworthy. He is he don't deserve for blame. Nobody can criticize him. Nobody can criticize him because of he never carried such a thing. He knew the what is a self. He man carried about with him a self not uprooted, not lifeless, is not blameworthy, he is not censored, he is not nobody can criticize him by the intellectual or intelligent people, and begets much merit himself. He begets much merit. Then again, the summarize things again. Katamehi chatuhi, katamehi chatuhi. This is the four things. Four things. Anuvicca apariyoga hetva avannarahasa avannam vaseti. It is a very, he is a direct, he is a very straightforward. He is very honest. If you are not worthy to appreciate, he never appreciate you because of his understanding. He understand things well, so that testing and scrutinizing, he speak. He test and scrutinize, then he speak. Then he speak in praise of what deserve praise. Avannarahas avannam vaseti. One who deserve for disappreciate, displeasure, of course, he never appreciate. He avannam vaseti. His what is called a displeasure. Then next one, anuvicca pariyoga hetva vannarahasa vannam vasati. Then if somebody is there who deserve for appreciation, if he is admirable, of course, he admire. He admire because with testing and experiencing his actual nature, actual qualities of the person, then if he is deserve for appreciation, he appreciate. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, he never appreciate. That is the the great quality what the Sappurisa, the virtuous man or worthy man develop. Anuvicca Paryoga Hetva Apasadani Pasa Patani Apasadan Padampedya. That is the thing. Second one is testing and scrutinizing his source appreciation. His source appreciation where there should be no. If there's no appreciation, no place for appreciation, so that he don't place him that place. He never do so. Apasadani and pasa. Then anuvich Paryoga hetva pasadani trane pasadan upasampeti. Testing and scrutinizing his source displeasure. He doesn't source displeasure when the display should be shown. When you must show displeasure, of course you have to show your displeasure. Just to simply join without within some intention, within hidden things. Somebody maybe sometime we know it is our attitude, it is our behavior. We understand, we experience people quite nicely, well. We know their default things. We know their weaknesses. We know their fault and unworthy behavior. Even though sometimes we appreciate them with with an idea to receive something from him. That way we do behave. But erudite, the intellectual people, they never do so. They never do so. They, if you are worthy, to displeasure, when the place of displeasure, the worthy person never plays pleasure. They never plays pleasure. Okay, the testing and scrutinizing his source displeasure when displeasure should be shown. Imehi ko bhikkhave chatohi dhammehi. Chatohi dhamme samanagato pandito vyato sappuriso akatang anupahatang attanang pariharati anavajja hoti ananuvajjo vinyung bahuncha punyam pasavati. He, this way, he collect more merits. He collect more merits. Okay. Then here, same words are there, same, you can understand this. It says how the worthy one, virtuous man collect more abundantly merits. It is the same. Here, again, verses are there to explain the same thing, what you learned, what you understand just before. In verse, for your memory, easily you can memorize those verses easily. That is why Buddha finally he briefed, he summarized the matter what you taught in the sutta into verses. This is the one is this one is yo nindiyam pasansanti. Yo one someone. Nindiyam means the what is called it, ill luck, Nindya means pray, grace. Nindya means ill luck. Its meaning, Nindya means you are not worthy to, what's called it, appreciate. You are not worthy praise. That is a Nindaniya. Then Pasamsanti, appreciate. Tamva nindati o pasamsiyo. Vichinati mukena so kalina tena sukanna vindati. Here, nindaniya pasansanti, you know, the pasansanti, appreciate or praise, admire. Tam this o nindati, same, nindati, or one person, pasamsio, again the same, appreciate. Vichinati means a collect, accumulate. Vichinati, collect. Mukene by mouth. Mukene by mouth. So means he, one who does so. So means he, one who does so. Kalam means the what is called it, evil thing, ill thing, evil thing. Kalim means the what is it? Defeat, okay, sin, bad luck, bad luck. Kali means defeat, sin or bad luck. Mukena, mukena by mouth, by mouth. By mouth, we collect some, what is called it, unwholesome thing. Unwholesome thing. Mukena. Vichinati collect. Kalina tena kalina. Through that ill thing, bad thing. Kalina sukanna vindati. No happiness. You don't feel, though you don't rejoice with that sukha happiness. At the same, you can get that. Who praise him who should be blamed. That is the yo nindiyam pasamsati. Who praised him who should be blamed. If you praise one who deserve for blame, that is the means yo nindiyam pasamsanti. Or tantva nindati yo pasansiyo. Or blame who should be praised. If you blame who should praised, so should be praised, but you blame them, then verbally you do by muken. That is why vichinati mukena so kilam. So you, one who blame, one who do so, he mukena by through mouth collects dirty thing. He by his lips, store up ill luck. Here Kali means ill luck, bad luck. Or you can say the bad thing, evil thing, unwholesome thing also can. Then the next one is Appamato ayang Kali. You akesu dana pariyayo. No, sorry, dana parajayo. Sabbasapi sahapi attana ayang eva mahantataro kali. Mahantataro kali. Yo sugatesu manang pasadayo. Padosayo. Padosayo. Then here, appamato means heedlessness. The one who, what is called it, not, what is called it, appamato means here, negligent person, negligence. Appamata means negligent. Appamata, or you can say appamata. I give another word. Negligence. Heedlessness, no mindful. Heedlessness, mindful. Yeah. No careless. No careful, no careful. Also you can vigilant, negligent, vigilant, careful, alert, no alert. That is the appamata. Appamatu, I am Kali, I am this. Kali means ill luck, good, what is called, evil things, unwholesome thing. Yo akke so yo one who, yo someone, one. Akke so means gambling. Akka means akkaduto, ittiduto, akkaduto, suraduto. Like that. Akka means here gambling. Nowadays you casino, playing casino like that. That is the akkesu in gambling, by gambling. Dana paraj. Dana means the wealth. Wealth. Paraja means you defeat, you lose. Paraja means you lose. Sabbasapi sahabi attanam. Sabbasapi, all. Sabba asset, all of whatever he receive, he destroy everything, he lose everything. Sahapi attana, by him, or he, the greater by far, the ill luck of him. Ayang eva mahantarayo kali. I am eva mahantaro kali. This is itself. I am eva. It is itself. Mahantaro, the great. Mahantaro, great. By far, greater by far, the ill of him. Great. I am eva mahantaro. Mahantaro means a great. Kali means good luck, ill luck, bad luck, ill luck. Yo sugatesu manam padose. That is the great ill luck of him. That is not the great that the greatest lost what he got through your gambling. It is not the greatest fault or the greatest ill luck of him. What is then? Who losing all and losing self. Who losing all and losing of or losing self. Giant is the giant means here again no giant, maybe he should be giant, the major giant, well far false is mind. If you sugati so manang, if you whoso reviles the worthy ones, who worthy one means Buddha here. If you pollute, if you reviles the worthy one's mind, it is the greatest loss. It is the greatest loss. Small is the ill luck of a man who gambling lose all his wealth. Greater by far the ill luck of him who lose in all and lose in self. Giant the well far soul his mind, falls his mind. Okay. Then let's last one. Satatang sahasang nirabbudanam chattimsati pancha abbudani. That is the chattimsati. It is a one word, right? If there's a the distance between the letters, you can add it together. Chattimsati. Chattimsati panchacha abbudhani. Yamariya garahi nirayang upeti vajam manancha panidhaya papakamti. Panidhaya papakamti. Satatang here, what is it? 100. Satata 100. Sahasam 1000. Sahasam 1000. Nirabbuddha means free from trouble. Nirabbuddha. Free from trouble or tumors or vast number. Nirabbuddha means a vast number. Name of hell. Name of hell. Name of hell. They are the indications. They are the literary means of Nirabbuddha. Nirabbuddha. Then Chattim Samti Pancha. Chattin sampi pancha. Chattin sam. Chattin chattim sati. Chattim sati. Pancha nirabudan. Abudani. Abbuddha, what is Abbuddha means? Abbuddha means the how does originate some the particle, some things of our body. It is called Abbuddha. That's the process of birth, the process of taking birth in the womb. Abbuddha, Nirabuddha. See here, the Nirabuddha is that the vast, huge huge sum. It's meaning the calculation here. Whoso reviles the worthy one, whoso reviles the worthy one. It's meaning the yo sugatesu panang pasode, who reviles the worthy one. Satatang sahasang nirabuddham. In speech and thought, designing ill. Satatan sahasran nirabuddham for an 100,000 of period. 100,000 of period. If you collect some ill luck, bad luck, or evil thing, thought designing ill, for that, for an 100,000 period, 100,000 periods, then you can get the sum of the how large, how vast, 100,000 period, 100,000 period. Or here, Chattisa means Chattinsa means 30. Tinsa means 30. 6 means Chatti means 6. I say 6. For 6 and 30 within 5 more. Within 5 more. Such a period. Purgatory doom. It says because you will born again and again. Such a period in the hell. Here, hell also can. Here, Nirabuddha, there is a one hell. You, if you do something wrong verbally, if you disguise the worthy one, if you revile the worthy one verbally, because of that, 400,000 times, and for 6 and 30 within 5 more. 6 or 30 or 5 more. Is such period, you will be, you have to suffer in having born in that, what is called it, that hell, Nirabuddha. Okay, then again you have to, when you have the time, please go through. If some word, if you could not understand some word properly, try to get more information of that sutta. Are you going to that vacation going to be finished the next week or what date?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Why? What happened? Uh, Now the next week, the vacation, your vacation is going to end next week. What date?
21. 21.
21.
Huh?
21.
20 or 21.
This
Yes.
Sunday.
Okay, then
20.
Sunday.
but I continue my classes, this class, okay?
Tomorrow also class.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I may not able to do because I have another class. Hmm. I have the meditation class for Malaysian people evening, 9 to 10. Tomorrow, maybe the Monday onwards, I take another class, Monday, okay? I let you know early. I will send other materials, get ready, few discourse for you. Okay, then,
next Monday,
huh?
next
Pardon?
Monday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monday,
What time?
I will message you what time am I available, what time I can do that class. Then I send the material. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then thank you so much. Join for class today. I pray for you. Sabbitio vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassato mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you very
very much.
much, Bante.
Thank you so much. Okay.